Welcome to the Stage Zero Automotive Enthusiast Vehicle Listing of the Day for May 17th, 2025. Today's vehicle is a 2007 Acura TL. Before we get into the video, a quick disclaimer. Stage Zero Automotive is not associated with Carfax in any way, though we do use it exclusively to find high-quality vehicles and firmly believe it to be the best information site for automotive information in existence. Stage Zero Automotive is not affiliated with the dealer featured in this video and does not vouch for the accuracy of its listing, though we have found Carfax listing dealers to generally carry higher average Google star ratings than most independent dealers. The featured vehicle may no longer be available by the time you see this video. So again, today we are featuring a 2007 Acura TL listed for sale by Tigerland Motors in Sedalia, Missouri. Now, before we get into the specifics of this car, let's talk a little bit about the Acura TL in general. This is a third generation Acura TL. They ran from 04 to 08. Powering it is the Honda J Series 3.2 liter V6 engine, making 258 brake horsepower when new. It's a naturally aspirated engine, so there's no turbo, so not much quick, easy tuning potential. But the engine packs quite a punch on its own. It's 0 to 60 time when new, ran 6 seconds flat. And you add to that quickness, sure to your typical Honda reliability, and it makes a really nice package for an enthusiast. It's a front-wheel drive car. It's a 5-speed automatic with sequential manual shifting on the stick. So a really nice package. So let's take a look at this particular car. It has just under 117,000 miles, has a clean Carfax, and it's a one owner out of Missouri. Superb service history. Again, one thing we like about Carfax listings is there's a free Carfax there on every listing, so it's easy to check the history of the car. The oil in this car changed every 5.1 thousand miles on average. You just don't see that often. Black on black, obviously. One thing about the Acura TLs is they have a tendency over time to crack on the dash. I don't see that in this car. I think these lines are really more along the airbag area, but even so, there's really a relatively inexpensive and quick fix for that. There's an overlay, kind of a plastic overlay that you can put on a cracked dash of an Acura TL, and for not much money, you can hardly tell it is an overlay. So it's a pretty easy fix. But this one, again, seems to be in good shape. I think this car must have been garaged. We'll see some evidence of that also later on. I notice it's missing the T on the TL, but I think that would be pretty easy to rectify. You've got some wear in the driver's seat, naturally, but some wear down here on the mats. Looks like it could use a new set of mats. Again, not much expense in that. Just clean, no apparent dents, dings, and scratches. And a good color combination. Very sleek, nice wheels. Don't know about the age of the tires. Sunroof. Just appears to be a really good vehicle. Now the dealer on this car, Tigerland Motors. Tigerland Motors, 1511 South Lemon Avenue, Sedalia, Missouri. Sedalia is about an hour and a half east of Kansas City, Missouri. Dealer gets 4.6 stars on Google with 60 reviews. Again, that's typically what we find with Carfax dealers. They tend to be higher quality dealers across the board. Again, one owner, clean Carfax, no accident or damage. Asking $7,995, mileage 116,843 as of last Carfax report. Now in Missouri, there's a cap on dealer prep that can be charged. It can be no more than $199. Wish most states would do that. We would have more apples to apples listing comparisons if that was the case. But nevertheless, $199. So with the $79.95 and then the $199 maximum dealer prep charge, you're looking at $8,194 for the car before tax. Tax rate, of course, will be based on where you live, or Missouri, if that's where you live in Missouri. And if you look at the Carfax value for a car in excellent condition, this car in excellent condition, the retail value is $8,960, and it certainly appears to be in excellent condition. So the price that they have it listed for with the maximum prep fee included is about $766 below the Carfax retail value. Another thing we like about Carfax is the valuations that Carfax gives you are based on that specific car, based on its history, its service history. It's not a generic, it is based on that particular car. So that's why we have a lot of confidence personally in the Carfax listing prices. So in closing, we'd like to invite you to check out our public playlists so you can learn more about the Acura TL in general. There's a playlist that we have for the public on the J Series V6, different vehicles that have that engine. There's a public playlist on the engines in general, and I think one of them on there is a review of Japanese V6 engines, and it reiterates what a good engine this is in this car. So if you found this vehicle helpful, we invite you to like and hopefully subscribe. If you have some comments that are helpful, we invite you to list those as well. In the meantime, that's our car of the day. We'll look for another one soon. Thanks for joining us. Bye.